All right, what's going on, guys? You guys have been asking me in my streams, in my Discord, how do I set up my defense? What formation is it? What playbook is it? So I'm gonna break it down. I run man, zone, and I run a zone man. I'm gonna show you all the adjustments. I'm gonna show you how to align your DBs, and I'm also gonna try and help you the best I can understand if you need to shade outside, shade over the top, or shade inside. So first things first, I'm going to show you the adjustments that I do before I even go into my play art. So first things first, for when I'm in man, I run auto align man, ball in the air on play ball. Option defense, I do conservative just because I don't want to get triple optioned on. And then zone drops, I don't touch right now. So then the next thing I do is I'll go to nickel 3-3 odd. It's nickel 3-3 odd. I'll go to my adjustments. You get your pass rushers that you want right there. I normally have a strong safety next to a middle linebacker or a right outside linebacker in the middle. Then I play 5 corners. I don't use safeties. So I run Pat Surtain, Carlton Davis, L'Jarius Sneed, Caleb Farley, and Kyer Elam. So I run 5 corners. So it's going to be a little bit hard to do here with the Chargers team. So anyway, you'll just sub in your corners. You'll make your subs. And then the play that we're going to be talking about first is pinch 0. So what you'll do is I'll come out and I'll show you exactly what you need to do. So we'll bring them out in PA slot corner. So it's a corner route. So this is how you shade underneath. So what I do first is I shift my line, or I spread my line, and I spread my linebackers. And what I'll do is I'll bring my safeties down, and because I know it's a corner route, just based off the formation, I will contain, shade outside, and let them snap the ball. And as you can see, everything is just bagged, and you will scream every single play. So I'll show you how to set it up one more time. We'll do the normal stock man, and then I'll show you how to add some zones into it. So anyway, you're going to press. You're going to press your corners. You're going to spread your defensive line. You're then going to spread your linebackers. Then slant your D-line outside. Bring your safeties down. Then I contain if I know they're passing. But be careful, because sometimes in a pass commit, if they run, they will run all over you. So there you go. And then we're going to let them snap the ball one more time. Sometimes if you want, if the DB is not screaming as efficient as you want off of the slot, you can move him over. You can move him more closer to that offensive line and to the pocket. Then we'll let him snap it. And as you can see, he picked it up well that time, but everything else is bagged. So now what we'll do is I'll show you how to set it up if they put zigs on the field or if they're doing flat routes. So same thing, you're going to press, spread, slant outside, pass commit, contain, bring your safeties down. And then what I'll do is, because the running back is on the right, I'll use the linebacker or safety that's on the left. I will then put the slot corner in a curl flat to protect the zig from over there. And then I will put this linebacker in a curl flat to guard the flat in case the running back goes out in routes. Now, mind you, the reason I put them on curl flats is because I play alternate. My hard flats play curl flats, and my curl flats play hard flats. If you play hard flats, you just put these guys in hard flats here. So then we'll let them snap it. And now you can see you have more protection on the sidelines if he does, in fact, run a zig or a drag. So that's the man setup. That's the 2-man setups that I do. We'll switch it, and I will show you how to do the zone setup now. All right, so there's 2 ways I set up this zone. First thing, base, play ball, option stays on conservative. I like to run match But if it's somebody that's beating match, I'll put my hard flats on 25, my curl flats on 5, and my hooks on 5. And I normally like to come out in this cover 3 seam play. So what I'll do for this, and I'll just pick the same exact play, the corner routes. So what I'll do is I'll base align, press, and then the same thing that you do in the man, you spread your D line and you spread your linebackers, and then I'll shade underneath to get the hard flats, and then I'll man this guy up on the running back just in case he goes on a route, and I will user this linebacker or safety this time around. So we'll let him snap it. And what I like to do is I like to run with that slot guy. And in fact, guys, if they keep a play action, if you contain, you're going to scream. So I'll show you guys one more time how to set it up. Base align, press, separate the D-line, separate the linebackers, contain, shade underneath, and then I'll switch this linebacker to man coverage on the running back. And if the running back doesn't go on a route and he blocks, this guy right here will just fall into a hook curl. So he'll play right there. So we'll let him snap it again. As you can see, the pressure doesn't get there as fast, but it still does get there. And then all I'll have to do with my user is guard that hard flat over there. And now I'll show you what it looks like when you set it up in match. So what you're going to do when you set it up in match is you're just going to take your zone drops off, make sure they're off, and put it in match. And then you're literally going to do the same thing. You're going to press, base align, separate the D-line, separate the linebackers. You're going to have to press again because I did it the wrong way. And then you're going to slant outside, contain. This guy is on that linebacker, Tranquil, is on the same side as the running back, so he'll get manned up. I'll user this guy, and we will let him go. And as you can see, the match defense guards everything. If he tries to throw that little slant route, intercepted every single time because you have somebody there. I'll show you guys one more time. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna base align, press. You don't need the shade underneath, so you're gonna spread your D line, spread your linebackers, man Tranquil up on the running back. You have your contains already. You don't need the shade underneath because you're running match. And then here we go. And the pressure gets there every single time, especially if they keep the play action. Now, I will say this. Sometimes you'll recognize, like, hey, you notice the pressure is getting there. So what will happen is this guy will just block his running back. So if that happens, again, you'll base align, press, spread your D-line, spread your linebackers. And instead of manning up that linebacker or safety on the running back, you'll just let him be. Now you'll contain, slant outside, contain, pass commit, and this time you'll have that hook curl there. So all you need to worry about is that seam streak with the slot receiver right here. And if he starts to break for a corner, he will get picked up. So here we go. And then you just follow them across the field. And just like that, he's only getting about 3 yards if he does complete the pass. And now, for the last play, I run zone man is a setup that I run. And what I'll do is I will leave it in base align, play ball. I'll leave it in match because it's easier for me because I don't have to shade underneath for hard flats and all that stuff. So I'll leave it in match. And for that play, I run engage or hot blitz 3. Hot blitz 3 is what I run. So what'll happen? Instead of blitzing, well, anyway, first things first, you base align, press. And what you're going to do is you're going to line that slot corner. You're going to man Bryce Callahan up right here. You're going to also line up Adderley right here. You're going to man him up. And then what you're going to do is you are going to man up the linebacker on the running back. Spread your D-line. Spread your linebackers. Pass commit, contain. And then watch. And all you got to do is run with that crossing route or that drag route every single time. All right. So what you're going to do, I'll show you guys one more time. Base align, press. spread the D line, spread the linebackers, slant outside, contain, man up Callahan on Bourne right there, the slot guy, man up Adderley on this guy right here, and then the final setting, man up that linebacker on the running back, and then if you know he's passing to the inside, you would shade inside. If you know he's passing to the outside, you would shade outside. And that's just something that you're going to have to get familiar with formations that you play. So like with tight slots, you have to anticipate if it's going to be a corner route or if it's going to be in routes from one side and out routes on the other. It's just something that you're going to have to recognize throughout the game. But because I know that this is PA slot corner, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shade to the outside. And the reason I'm going to shade to the outside is because this man right here, Bryce Callahan, he's on a corner route. And then Adderley right there is on a post route, but I can guard the middle, so I'm more worried about the corner route being bagged. So here we go. I'll show you. Now, as you can see, all you got to do is run with that crosser, and everything is bagged. That corner route then gets double teamed, and I'll show you guys one last time. Base a line, press. Callahan goes on to Bourne. Adderley goes on to this slot, this receiver right here. The linebacker goes on to the running back, and then what you'll do is you will spread the D line, spread the linebacker, slant outside, pass commit and contain, and shade outside. And here we go. And all you do is run with that crosser or that slant route. And that's all the setups for this defense, guys. If you guys have any questions, ask me in the Discord, ask me in the Twitch chat. If you need me to slow it down or go over something a little bit more, I can do that for you guys. But yeah, that's how I set up my defense. Remember, if you know people that need help with defense, tell them to come to the channel and subscribe, and that way they can get their hands on this too. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope this defense works for you guys. Best of luck.